Good morning and welcome to A Closer Look. I'm your host, Linda Fontaine. Today, my guest is Lisa Belhars, who is President and CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Kingsport. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So tell me, first of all, a little bit about the Boys and Girls Club. What got you involved with the Boys and Girls Club?
Well, actually, my brothers went to the Boys Club, and there wasn't anything in our area. We had Girl Scouts, and I did attend Girl Scouts, but we didn't have anything else, and so that was only like once a month that we met. So I kind of snuck in before I was old enough to go, but basically I became a member at 6, and girls were allowed to come on Monday nights, and then the boys had it Tuesday through Saturday.
Oh.
And so a couple of friends of mine went into the executive director a couple of years after that, and we told him it wasn't fair and that we needed to be able to come more often. And about a month later, they allowed girls, we went on Monday nights, and then we had Tuesday through Friday from 4 to 6 with the boys, and then the boys had 6 to 9, and then Saturdays. And so that went on for a couple more years, and this time we went in and we had like our demands written down.
I love it.
We were so rebellious.
We, little girls, we have our demands.
So we went in and he said we were going to have to present in front of the board of directors.
Cool.
And we had no idea what that was.
What's that mean?
But we knew we had to dress in our Sunday best and go to the meeting. So we went to the meeting and we presented, and it was a few months after that that actually our club became Boys and Girls Club.
Wow.
And so long before the movement officially became Boys and Girls Clubs of America. And we went Tuesday through Saturday. They closed on Mondays, but everybody went Tuesday through Saturday. So it was pretty cool, and it literally saved my life growing up. And
really?
Yeah, when I was in about 6th grade, I couldn't decide what I wanted to be, either a lawyer or work for Boys and Girls Clubs. And I chose to work for Boys and Girls Clubs and been doing it since I was about 14.
Awesome. I think that is so cool. And now you're the president and CEO of the one in Kingsport here. That's neat because you can talk from experience. You've grown with it. Yeah. And you were even instrumental making it Boys and Girls Club.
I'm not sure about that. For a local one, maybe, but I don't know about,
It all
countrywide,
counts.
Right?
It
It
all
does.
counts.
We have an amazing staff, though. In all honesty, it's not me here. It's really the staff that really produce and work with our young people and give them that positive place to go.
Well, tell me a little bit about the Boys and Girls Club. What do they do exactly? I know it's a place that people go after school. In fact, one of my sons, I think it was my oldest, did it as volunteer work for hours when he was at DB.
Right.
He would go and help some of the kids for a couple hours a week work on the computers or stuff like that. And that was years ago now. But so what all do they really do? What's the mission?
Our mission is to inspire and enable all young people, especially those who need us most, to become caring, productive, responsible citizens. And we have 5 core program areas, so a lot of folks don't understand that or know that. They just figure it's drop off, kind of like daycare, and so much more. We have 5 core program areas. We have education and career development, so we have homework help. We work with young people in what we call our junior staff program and career development, and teach them how to do resumes, how to do interviews, and a lot of times they get to start their first job with us. So it gives them a safe environment where they can still do their after school things but be able to work as well. We have the arts, so everyday arts and crafts as well as music and theater.
Wow.
And dance.
Cool.
We have sports, fitness, and recreation, which a lot of folks in this area know about that because of football. We have a pretty big football program, but we have so much more in that area. We do a program called Triple Play, so our young people are up and moving on a regular basis. Even if they don't realize they're exercising, they're doing things. As well as in that area, the recreation piece is actually a social recreation. We have a huge games room. And so kids are learning how to socialize with one another without technology. So getting back to some basics.
What a concept.
It's important too, because it's so easy to send off a terrible text or email and not see the reaction of the person. But when you see that reaction, it makes a world of difference. So it's a lot of fun. We teach kids how, you say, good luck on a game. You say, great game afterwards. Teaching them sportsmanship, how to be patient, how to work with different ages. And then we also have drew a blank, health and life skills. So just, again, teaching them that everything we put in our bodies are going to come out one way or another. So mind, body, and soul. We want to pay attention to what we're doing to ourselves and how we do that, and to live a healthy lifestyle, not just when they're young, but to carry that throughout life. And then the other category is our core area is character and leadership development, which we feel is one of our most important.
Yes.
Teaching young people to have a moral compass, understanding how important it is. We're very fortunate we get a lot in our organization, but our young people need to learn to give back. And they may not be able to give monetarily right now, but they can give their time and they can give their talents. And so working with them and doing that. And all those 5 core areas are really encompassed with our youth development strategy, providing young people with a sense of competence, a sense of usefulness, a sense of belonging, and a sense of influence or power, excuse me. And if you think about it, that's every human being wants that. We all want to
Sure.
feel like we belong somewhere. We want to feel like we're useful in some way, that we're competent in something,
Oh, yes.
and that we have some influence or some power, even if it's just over ourselves. And so using our youth development strategy throughout everything we do. So every activity, every program we do, we provide those senses, and that's very important to us.
Wow, that's amazing. That's really cool. So how does one get involved in the Boys and Girls Club? Is there certain criteria you have to meet to become a member?
No, you don't even have to prove good character, believe it or not. We can sign you up on, there's an application online, you have to download it and bring it in. But we have an application, it's $25 a year to become a member. And we don't want to turn anyone away. So if somebody's having a hard time even with that, we'll allow them to volunteer some time or we'll scholarship them. And so we have a lot of scholarships that we have provided over the years so that young people are able to attend. And like, as I said, we have young people from every socioeconomic status there is, and you can't tell who's who in our building, which is wonderful.
So it's not based on economic at all.
No,
So
ma'am.
somebody that comes from a very well-to-do family to somebody that comes from a poverty-stricken family, everybody can go.
Absolutely. I mean, there's no better place.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, tell me, you've got an event coming up. Let's talk about it. It's the big event that you guys do every year.
It's the big event, yes, ma'am. This year our gala is London, so we're going to London.
Oh.
And we're very excited about it. I don't want to give away too many of the things because we have several surprises throughout the evening.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am. And we want people to come and have a great time. So, be comfortable in what you wear. Just think about London and what you would wear if you were in London, which could be anything, or you can go into characters such as Sherlock Holmes or anyone, the Beatles, whoever comes out of London or England, but London in particular. We're very excited about it, and Marriott Meadowview has done an amazing job working with us. And so we'll be in the huge convention center, and we have the entire space. And it starts at 6 p.m. on Saturday, May the 11th. We still have some tickets available.
Okay.
And we'd love for people to come and join us. It truly is, it's a fun experience. It's not typical sit-down type gala.
What was it last year? I'm trying to remember. I went last year. Vegas, that's
Yes.
right.
Las Vegas.
That's right. Yeah, that was really fun.
We had
I
a
remember
great
going,
time.
and you guys had a lot of stuff that was up for auction, and I got a few of the items, and that
Awesome.
was really fun. I was telling you that I got the Morrison Tactical, the shooting, so I got my license to carry because of the Boys and Girls Club Gala. And also he had, the other thing I won was self-defense, but I never got the opportunity to get there and to go, but I haven't given up on it.
Well, hopefully
it's
you'll
just
get
so
there.
hard for me to find the time, but
Right.
I really want to do it.
We have many, many auction items again this year. And of course, we have our live auction, which we typically do trips and larger items. They're usually at least $1,000 or above in value. And we're looking forward to it. And of course, the culmination of the night is our Porsche raffle. We
That's
will
right.
draw for that at the very end of the evening.
They're $100.
They're $100. There's only 1,300 tickets being sold, so your odds are amazing. It's a beautiful red machine, and it drives very
There's a
smoothly.
picture of it on the screen right now.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that
gorgeous.
pretty car. You would look great in that
I
car.
would look so good in that car.
I know,
need
right?
that. So people can get tickets by going to kbgc.org
Yes.
or calling 423-230-4160, 4160 to get a ticket to win that Porsche.
They are going fast, so I would encourage you to get your tickets
I just
now.
knew I was going to win last year. I even called my son on the phone and said, okay, Max, get ready. They're going to call my name. And they didn't. I was like shocked. Why was I so surprised? I had talked myself so up into thinking that car is mine. I just know it.
Well, maybe this year's your year.
Maybe this is my year. And all the
hope.
proceeds go to the Boys and Girls Club.
Yes, we do purchase the car from Rick Hill, and they support us. We will be in a couple of more events where we'll take the car so you can see it, and it's the actual car. We order it from the factory, so we're very
Wow.
excited about it. This is our 13th year for doing the vehicle. It's too bad I can't even try. If you're a board member or a staff person, and anyone that lives in your household, you can't purchase.
Well, that's like with the radio station I work for. We can't win stuff. There's so
Right.
many prizes. I'm like, oh gosh, I wish I could win that.
Right.
Can my son win that? Can anybody? No.
But
it's
it is
fun to see people win.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
it's
gonna cost.
amazing, especially when they're there at the event, because they're technically two separate events. So when they're there, the excitement in the entire room it goes out the window. I mean, it is
It is
amazing.
exciting.
Yes,
Yeah, last year they called the person on the phone.
and they didn't believe they won.
I was like, it should be present to I was being such a poor sport. I'm here.
We have support, honestly, from all over the country, and so it'd
Yeah.
be hard to say. you
Yeah,
have to
I
be
was just
present.
joking. I was
But
just
it is,
being
yeah,
selfish.
it's wonderful, and they're amazing vehicles. And for $100 to say you have a
Yeah.
Porsche, I can't hardly imagine that myself.
I know.
So,
I just
hopefully-
recently bought one from a place in Louisiana, a little school. My cousin was selling tickets. They were $50 each, but they
Right.
wasn't a Porsche. And, so I always buy those tickets because I think someone's got to win.
Exactly.
And the odds are so good.
Right.
Like you said, only, 1,300 tickets?
1,300. Yes.
All right. Well, let's talk some more about this when we come back. Let's take a break, and we'll be back in like 2 minutes from a word from our sponsors, because that's what we got to do. And we'll be back with Lisa Belhars from the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Kingsport and talk some more about this cool event they have coming up.
Okay, I'm all